Is this mic on? Okay, I can actually broadcast my voice and everything. That's cool. Alright, so if I hold the mic here, does it have a better sound quality if it's on my head? As opposed to being here, where you kind of hear it better. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna test this and just kind of see a little bit how this is gonna work. I really do not like the quality of this microphone. Okay, so if I keep it on my neck like that, and yeah. Maybe like bend it a little this way. Okay, I mean, this is about as direct as I can get. So basically, if I set it up like this, I should be good to just kind of talk. Yeah, good enough, honestly. See, but the problem is if I'm like, have the mic like this, I breathe right into it. Okay, so if I adjust it, I mean I can have it here. Wow, such a gamer right now. Anyways, yeah. Okay, so this is... Oh, what's up, AZ? Alright, so this is gonna be kind of an experiment, because I don't use this mic a lot. I mean, well, I do, like when I'm playing with you in game, but like obviously most of the time we're talking over like AirPod communication, so... Anyways, I figured I'd just kind of narrate gameplay while I'm doing this, just to give you some commentary, because otherwise it's kind of a slow game, you know? But basically we're starting out here. Gonna do most of my hunting on this map. It's probably my favorite map in the game. It is based in Alberta. It's called a ski ridge. It's kind of like AZ, you know, a ski, AZ. It's basically like a jumble of the same letters that you use in your name. And then threw a K in there, so, yeah. Alright. Trying to think of what kind of hunting I want to do here. So this is kind of like the starting outpost, basically. Middle of the map, as you can see. But yeah, have a couple drink zones. So usually the bighorn and muleys drink over there. I got black bear that drink there a little bit. And then over here, I have a bunch of pintail decoys. So when I'm feeling like hunting pintail, I can just go there. Let me see if I can change it to, like, I don't know, mule deer drink time, maybe bighorn drink time. What time they drink? I gotta look that up. Go on the Hunter Call the Wild wiki page. So, according to this, bighorn will be drinking from noon to 1600. So I'm gonna change it to about 1300. Give them an hour to come into their zone, and we'll see if we get anything. I don't think I had anything good here, but we'll check. Hopefully you're having a good day at work, by the way. Sounded like you were. It's being busy. Okay. So coming around the front of the lake here should have... That guy's decent, I guess. Got a 4. Don't know where he's traveling to. He must be just traveling further down the zone. Anyways, only 2 animals here. That's kind of lame, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Usually the herds are bigger than this, but for whatever reason, I guess we're just sitting at 2 pretty comfortably. Anyway, and dropped him. Okay. I like this gun a lot. This one is the 308, and obviously it's the AR style, so got some pintail coming in too. All I need like I need a way to play like music when I stream. It'd be sick. Guy look kind of decent. No, those okay. Those are all pretty small. Fair enough. I wonder if I could figure out how to add music to a YouTube live stream. So before I claim the sheep, I think I'm gonna look that up again. So apologies for the breaks in the gameplay. OBS Studio, so that's kind of like a interesting. Maybe I can look at that on my laptop, see if I can get that pulled up. If I have to like install this and give money or whatever to buy an OBS Studio, I'm not gonna do that just yet, cause you know, unlike Azlin, I'm not really a professional streamer. Therapeutic, that's really sweet, by the way, but it's kind of funny that you use that word because it makes me think like I'm just lulling you by at work. So that's why I'm gonna switch to Overwatch when it gets a little later, because this game is also kind of therapeutic. So like you add those two together, and it's like, yeah. Oh, awesome. OBS Studio. Okay, so I'm gonna try this and see if I can't like. See if I can get a good ooh, some of these are actually pretty good. Okay, so I'm still working on figuring this out. Let's see. Let's see if I can work some magic here, Ace. Hmm. Find some of this, I guess. No. Do. Okay, I'm still working on this. All right. Oh, this might actually be. This might actually be kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I found a good track. I think. So now I'm gonna do this OBS thing. Installing this. If I have to restart the stream, I'll just text you. Hopefully not, but. Anyway, while that's downloaded, I'm gonna go claim this bighorn. Alrighty, so this dude's probably gonna be either a silver or gold, probably gold. Not 100% sure, I don't remember the minimum gold score, but pretty sure he's a gold. And I just ran past him. So connecting my YouTube account. I'll be getting this figured out like really soon, by the way. Hopefully. Okay, and I can log in. Yada yada yada. Yes, that's me. Okay, so I have that authorized. Next. Anyway, so that's still downloading. Gonna confirm this. Okay, so it was gold. 162, about halfway between gold and diamond. Black. Little bit high on that shot, not gonna lie. Okay, anyway, so the zeroing for that, he was a little closer than 300. I was 0 for 300, so that explains that. Now, no, there should be some bighorn up at this lake up here, so maybe I'll just make my way over there. Oh jeez, I didn't realize it was draining your phone battery. Dang. Do you wouldn't have like a you wouldn't have a charger with you, do you?
Lights better with music.
Okay, just let me know if it gets too low, because then we'll figure out a way to conserve. If we need to, we can just go back to jamming for a while. Okay, awesome. I'm still kind of figuring out how to get this on here. Mm, okay, I don't think I can add music as of right now. Maybe I can, like, play it on loop, like, somewhat in the background, you know? Like, just if the audio's going on my laptop, maybe I could do that. Of course, I'll get ads. Mm, okay. Okay. This isn't gonna work right now. I'm gonna mess with that studio thing later and figure it out. So basically what I did is I downloaded this like studio streaming editor, and I can't figure out how to launch a YouTube stream through it, you know? Um, but I'm gonna get that all connected later, and I don't know if it has to like stream directly through my laptop is a problem. Um, you know, since I'm playing on PS4, I may have to figure out how to like connect that indirectly. But anyways, um, I read all your text by the way, so like I said, just let me know if there's a problem, and we'll see what happens. But hopefully not. Hopefully everything's good. I would assume your phone battery lasts a little longer than mine, but if you're already at 62, you know, could be a little tricky. We'll figure it out. So, anyways, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna bounce across these lakes up in the north, at least these three few, and then maybe hop down to the south if I have enough time. And I'm just kind of looking for Bighorn right now, because why not? Might hop around to some different maps, but for now, it's looking for Bighorn. They used to have a drink zone here. Maybe it's gone now? Question mark. Mm-hmm. Oh, I figured. Come here, buddy. I got a little labby. Playing with the puppy. I named him Timber. He's a black lab. I was gonna make a couple other dogs, but they're kind of a lot of money, so. See if I can get the whistle that you like. That's a good one. Come on. Excuse me. I don't know why I can't get that whistle, the one that you really like. Because that's the fun one. That's the best one. That's how I'd be whistling at you if I saw you at work right now. Good way to get a one-way ticket to HR though, not gonna lie. Maybe not the best idea. Dude, I've been whistling now for like the past 3 minutes and... Oh, there we go. There we go. There you go, there's your labby whistle. So the wind is really bad right now, sneaking into this lake, but... I mean, I should be able to still get a decent view at it, because I got this mountain. We'll see. I don't know, I think the bighorn kind of drink close to this tree line down here. May not get the best shot at them, but we'll figure it out. We got some muleys running around. Okay, threes. That guy's decent. Make sure I have the right gun. Whoops. What is he gonna be, like 150 when he peeks up over that ridge? If he peeks up over that ridge. Oop, going down this way. Where's the one I want? I think those guys are it. No, that must have been it. Must be that front one right there. It's about 150. See if I can hit a running shot or if I'm gonna embarrass myself. Nope. Embarrass myself. Let the controller slip. Okay, so they're gonna get away probably. Yeah, they're gonna be scampering. Dang things. Maybe I can get that guy. Nope. Missed him too. Shot over him. Okay, that's alright. Probably spooked all the bighorn from this lake too, but that's okay. I think the next species I'm gonna hunt after this is gonna be wood bison, and then we'll just kind of hop around, maybe do some snow goose hunting, and yeah, go from there. I wish I could like adjust my mic volume because the output's really quiet for some reason. Okay, so here are the bighorn, and they're all females. See if I can get this one because it just looks, it's gonna be a brown fur type, but nope. My goodness, bro. Usually I'm a little better at that, at hitting my shots. You know what? We're just gonna hop down to one of these lakes here. In the meantime, I'm gonna see if I can adjust my microphone audio. Perhaps. Hmm. Okay, is it a little better? Okay. Alright, I can actually like hear myself now. Alright, that actually might work, chat. Yeah, that might actually be a lot better. Hopefully you don't have the volume turned up so high and I'm not like blasting your ears out right now, but in relation to the gameplay audio, I feel like it's a little better. If it's not, just like shoot me a text when you can and tell me that the audio settings are off, but hopefully it ain't. Actually, I should be able to pull that up on my thing real quick. So I'm gonna do dual audio real quick. No, that sounds good. Okay, sweet, that makes me happy. Alright, we got... Oh, that's an elk. I don't know why the warning call is coming from the sky, but... I got really excited there, Easy. I thought that was a snow goose. We'll do some hunting for those later. A little bit. I'm thinking of maybe doing this for another hour or so, maybe hour and a half at the most, but probably another hour, and then switch to Overwatch. So when I do that, I gotta go on my other PlayStation account, and I'll switch to Twitch, and then, yeah, be able to stream on Twitch for that. Some point I'm gonna redo all these settings. I might actually like go through my laptop too and see if I can get a decent streaming setup. With that OBS Studio, I may even be able to like make the screen look a little cooler. We'll see. I mean, I really just stream for you, but like I feel like it's kind of cool if you can, you know, turn on the stream and have it be like one of the guys you watch, like, you know, Jinxie or 8-Bit. I don't know who else's live streams you watch, but you know, just, well, I guess you don't watch streams a ton, but I guess it'd be Jinxie. But you know, like just have it be like a cool little setup for you. You know, just tailor it to you, so it's pretty sick. But I'm gonna look it up, get some background audio, especially for games like this, you know, where it's pretty quiet. And then yeah, and then maybe do like some cool screen bugs, you know, like have a, that's a decent one right there actually. Squeaking at me. They're squeaking at me like you do. Is that guy gonna behave? Come out from that tree, or at least go broadside or something. Oh, it might have been too far back. Nope, he's dropping. I must have got a long in. Okay, so in Call of the Wild, there's a few different types of elk. I'm sure you know watching your dad play, but you have the Rocky Mountain elk, which you find on Silver Ridge Peaks. You have the Roosevelt elk that you find on Layton Lakes, and then you have the ones here, they're called Manitoban elk. And as I said at the beginning of this, we're in Alberta right now, so west side of Canada. But if I could figure out where this dude went, his original blood trail, I guess he ran this way. No, that's coming in. Couldn't have gone too far. I hit vitals pretty good. Oh, here we go. He ran this way. Come on, Timber. Good boy. He ain't doing anything right now. I'll have to show you because he's a labby web, so he'll do the retrieval stuff. He doesn't track. I could get him to track, I think, if I buy the DLC for the hound dog, but I don't have that right now. Oh, AZ. Guess what that is. That's a snow goose. I might be able to hit him. Maybe. He's a little bit far. Yeah, I think he's a little bit out of range. If I lead him just a little more. How about 22? Ah, now look. That's fine, we'll go kill some more later. Hey, you're just silver elk. Tough angle quartering towards me, but I'll do it. Okay, little bit of lag here actually. It must be because of this stream and my my turtle-like Wi-Fi. But we're gonna go over this lake and check to see if there are any bighorn, and if not, I'm probably gonna change the time and then do some wood bison hunting. Because they have cool models. Is that dusky grouse? It is. A female dusky grouse. I think I'll go after her first. Another Manitoban elk. But I kind of want the dusky grouse. And then I can show you the little the lab retrieving mechanic. Your dad probably has a lab DLC too. It's a good one, I think. Okay, so we're gonna stalk in here to about 160 be good. I mean 170 would probably, honestly, probably close enough. I don't really want to alert it. Not shotgun. Much scaring down there. Muleys. Okay, where are you? Okay, little one right here. Nope, just low. Just low again. Just high. Just low. That stupid bird, bro. I used an entire magazine and I didn't hit it once. It's flying towards us though. Kind of. No, not anymore. Alright, you know what? Screw that. Shooting is incredibly subpar right now. This is what happens when I hop in the game. I gotta play for like an hour to get the shooting mechanics back. I probably should have stalked in a little bit closer, like 10 more yards, and I would have been good, but I got lazy, so that's on me. Well, why did our bond go down, buddy? Alright, get that back up to 2 hearts. And I'm gonna spook all the bighorn here because I can't get a good vantage point. I should have snuck up to that mountain, but again, just kind of rushing through this right now, since you're watching. And it's really boring to watch the game, like, if you're just stalking the entire time. Unless you're just, like, looking at the nature. Anyway, oh. Snow geese. Decent ones? No. Nah, bunch of small ones. Alright. That's fine. We'll probably do that after wood bison hunting. We'll do some waterfowl. So, some snow goose, and then maybe pintail, and then some wood duck. Actually, you know what? We'll do wood duck before pintail, because you know wood duck. I like wood duck. You got good at identifying them, so we'll hunt some wood duck. A lot of mule deer around here. Oh, and there should be the bighorn. Once again, this is just abysmal, bro. Oh my word. Just a bunch of ewes. I mean, I'll shoot one of them just because. Oh, there's one there too. Make sure I have the right gun. He sees me. He'll calm down though. I stay prone. I also gotta get some more bullets. I'm kinda out of ammo. But since he's the only male, I'll wait till he turns broadside. Got him at about 150, so it should be an easy enough shot. If I don't screw it up again. But be drinking soon. Oh, you're all good. I don't know why I just saw your text from 7 minutes ago. I gotta pay attention to my phone, but you don't need to apologize, dude. You can just listen. I'll be happy if you just listen. And if not, if you need to take a break or hop off stream, that's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna have to alert this dude, get him to turn a little bit. So I'll do that now. And that'll drop him. Probably just got into the lungs there. I mean, there's a chance I got into the heart, but you can kill the black bear too. He slows down. Usually they slow down a little bit. Or she ain't gonna turn broadside, is she? Maybe. I hit her. I think I did. I didn't get no vital though. Unfortunate. Didn't really have her zeroed fine, but that's okay. Baby, you were born to run. No, 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 no. So maybe the next thing I'll do is hunt some wood bison. They should be down at this lake here. Okay, the stream viewers thing is kind of confusing me. I don't know if you're still watching or not. If you are, I mean, I was gonna say if not, that's cool, but I just realized you wouldn't hear me if you weren't, watching, or listening, or whatever. Just have an AirPod in. If you are watching or listening, fantastic. I'm glad to know the audio is good. And yeah, I'll keep my phone right on my lap instead of having it on the TV stand, so I can actually see when you text me, if you do. Don't worry about like text or anything like that. I get it. I mean, you just gotta be going nuts right now doing inventory, so. Because initially, I mean, like, I was watching the stream on my iPad just to make sure, like, everything was going good. And, so obviously I had one viewer. But I just closed it, and it still says I have one viewer, so I don't know. And I could just be talking to nobody right now. That's the other funny thing. But, we shall see. I got another big one? Oh, I didn't change the time. I'm stupid. Whoopsies. It's kind of a couple small ones, muleys though. See something over there, maybe. Avoid spooking them. 3. Oh, is that an albino or is that just like a gray? Mule kick did. Oh no, I got no vital, so I guess we'll find out. Awesome. Okay, so you're listening, and now I have 3 viewers. See what I don't understand. I'm just not gonna pay attention to that. But if you're listening, sweet. So. I want to say this is a gray. I think this is just a common fur type, but it looked different to me. So, or it might be like classified as an uncommon or something. I don't know, but it probably ain't rare. Either way, I just want to get that one because it looked different. And oh, it's a dilute. Gonna look that up. I don't think that's like super rare, but. Check the wiki. Sometimes the wiki's wrong, but let us see. No, I mean that's considered a rare, so I guess I'll keep that one. It's not a super rare like albino, but it is a rare, so we will take that. Put that in the trophy lot somewhere, I guess. Anyways, what I wanted to do was hunt some wood bison, so there's some decent bighorns on that one, actually. I don't think any diamonds, though. I think just kind of like good-sized golds. Oh, chat, she's back. She's back. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got you back on the stream. And by we, I mean me in my bedroom right here, right now. Yeah. Anyways, I'm responding with my mouth. That's what I'm doing right now. So I switched it to wood bison drink time. I'm gonna go over here because these guys are pretty cool looking, I think. You might think they're cool too. They got big furry shoulders and a big furry head. So, should be really cool. And I've already spooked them. Fantastic. They don't run very fast. Oh, there's something there. These guys are attentive. Some of them are fleeing. Fantastic. Oh, I guess the wind is just not good now. If I could get one just to show you like the model, would be sick. There's a pronghorn. Any of these guys gonna go broadside? I don't know how the wind got so bad, but to deal with that. Mule deer. Maybe you. Sneak that in there. Surely, yeah, that hit along. Okay, so we have vitals. That one go aggressive. I think it did. Yep. You're gonna die right there, buddy, so that's kind of a lost cause. I respect it, though. That's a glorious death right there, Ace. An honorable death, I should say. But anyways, just so you can see the model on these bad boys, this is just a female too, but they look pretty cool. Way better than the plains bison in this game. The plains bison kind of dumb looking, but they got big old lungs. As you can see, pretty cool. A little afro going on there. Kind of like an emo hairstyle, actually. Calling me a nervous odd boy. Alright, I don't want to hear it, buddy. I don't want to hear it. So another lake that has them would be any one of these lakes. So maybe I'll fast travel here and then go to like these two. It's kind of tiny lakes, but that's fine. If I have more time tonight, or maybe some other time in the future, I'll have to hop on multiplayer to go to Scotland and hunt some meepers. You know. Oh, you know what? Since you can hear this, I think if you're still viewing, I don't know if you are. Might have glitched out again. Viewer count kind of goes crazy sometimes. Something you might be able to hear. Okay, okay. You know the funny thing about that is I just made myself like do a stupid laugh in my own room, to a stupid woodcock short on YouTube. You know, that's fine. I just live life with so much joy and whimsy that I can appreciate the round little football shaped like needle nose meat bird. Pronghorn. Pronghorn, I don't hunt a lot of those on this map. It's just kind of hard, you know? Like, it's close quarters, a lot of timber. It's just not great for pronghorn hunting. Now, there should have been wood bison here. But, alas, I guess not. Okay, another spot they could be kind of down in this area. Nah, you know what? I want to hunt wood duck. Hunt some woodies. They need to add bufflehead to this game. It's something that people are kind of like theorizing they might add in the future, but those are really pretty ducks. I've seen those in the wild before. They're really pretty, Ace. Anyway. Sorry, I just had to throw a couple more in there. You know, it'd be cool if I could get like a good, like decent streaming setup for you, video and everything, and I had a little soundboard, and I could add the meat to the soundboard. Anyways, so go down here to my wood duck blind. Actually, I'm gonna buy some more bullets while I'm at it. I think I pretty much need everything. Buy a bunch of 22. Gonna spend a crap ton of money on this, but that's okay. $308. If I can get to like 100 of each, that's fine. I already spent like 15,000. $338 is the most expensive. Oop. Shotgun. Okay, and then I think I'm good for 30-30, I think. Shoot a lot of that. No, I'm not. 19. I gotta get more of those too. Alright. Just want to say shout out Dick's Sporting Goods for having a shift that goes till 2 a.m. doing inventory. I mean, I guess you gotta do it when it's closed, but I don't know. Pulling graveyards at DSG is definitely something else. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Can I hit that? Can I hit that? Alright, watch this, buddy. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Nope, missed it. I was close, though. I mean, that was way out of zeroing range anyway. That shoots up to 75 yards. That guy was like 120 probably by the time I took the shot, so the pellet spread would realistically be like way too high anyways, but I got a fishing game. Call of the Wild actually made like Call of the Angler, and it's only on like next gen consoles, and this ancient dinosaur of a PlayStation I have would not run it, but they stopped developing it, so it's still a game you can buy and play, but like there's no new content, no updates, no anything, so they kind of back shelved it. I've heard it's pretty fun, but I don't know. Fishing Planet's another option. I actually downloaded that on here, but I can't seem to get it to work great, and it's just kind of like a meh game in my opinion. Not bad, but like, you know, not the best. Well, this is my setup here, but I kind of want to blast him with the shotgun, so I'm going to... They're overhead somewhere. I heard them. I heard them again. There they are. The woodies. Alright, I'm just gonna creep into here real quick. So that sound is actually the default mallard sound, and for whatever reason Call of the Wild just uses it. This is what they're supposed to sound like. If I'm patient here, I can wipe out that entire flock and just water swat them, which is, I mean, frowned upon and I think even illegal in some spots in real life, but Call of the Wild's kind of hard to do like realistic waterfowl hunting in, so this is like the easiest way. And then it helps with respawns too, because I'd love to get a diamond wood duck. I think diamond is 675, I think, is the diamond score. It might be 740 something though, actually. Let me look that up real quick. Going back to the Honor Wiki. The diamond wood duck score, it is 670 actually, so a little bit less than I thought, but none of these guys are even like in the estimate zone. I think the biggest one is a 640 something, which I don't know where he's at. Those are all just hens. But anyway, maybe I'll just start plinking these off. Give them a few seconds and they don't spook. That guy's a 621. Reload. Have the puppies sit for now. So they're gonna sit there, gonna go attentive, but because I have the 22 LR, it's quiet enough that they won't spook. And then after they go attentive, I can shoot another one. And then I gotta wait a little bit. Oh, there's the other guy. He's 630. Okay. Yeah, so he's way off diamond, but he'll be a gold probably. Might be silver, but see, I'm hitting my shots. I'm gonna have my puppy go and get them too. Again, first rule of gun safety is to shoot right towards your dog, obviously. But it kind of speeds up the claiming process, and the ducks don't actually spook in game like this, which they probably should, but I mean, who needs... Oh, oops, I screwed that up. Missing shots while Easy's on stream. What else is new? That one's alarm, so hit that one. How many more we got here? We got just 3 more? See, he's retrieving, getting the ducks. Looks like Ween. Shot that one. There might be more in the reeds there. Oh, yep, there's at least one more in the reeds. So, the thing about getting... Oh, there's another one too by the rock. Thing about getting waterfowl respawns, for most animals in the game, you shoot one animal and another one respawns, right? Fills its place. The difference with ducks is that you have to wipe out an entire flock in order to get respawns at all. So it's kind of tedious and annoying, but it's just what you got to do. And then Timber here is going to bring me all my duckies. That one should be get to shoot again. Kill that one. Should be another one over here somewhere. Yeah, I just had the spotting icon, and this one flew all the way. If that one, okay. You're 170 to 190, so I'm just gonna have to get like slightly above you. And that hit first try. Good stuff. Okay, and then the last one is in here somewhere. This mess. Am I gonna have to wait for it to come out? That's annoying. I get spotted with the binos, be easy. Yeah, you're right there, little buddy. That one I think is the last one in this flock. Nope, there are 2. Now there's one, I think. See, but I have to make sure, because if I don't get every single duck, then there's just gonna be a solo duck flying around, and I'm not gonna get any respawns to hopefully get, you know, Any rares are a diamond woody, which is the ultimate goal out of this. But I'm like 99% certain that's the last one, so if I could spot it. It's over here somewhere. Somewhere in here anyway. See it in the damn reeds, dude. Out of all the places I had to go in the... Oh, it's coming out the top. There it is. There we go, little buddy. Alright. Okay. So that should be all the ducks now. Then the model on these guys are pretty good. So, there you can see, that's a gold. If you're watching, you may just be listening, but there's a wood ducks. Pretty freaking cool, if you ask me. 591. Yeah, diamond 670. So he was barely gold. That was a smaller estimate anyway. And then there's the hens. So because I got all of them, they should respawn. And maybe I'll get lucky and get some diamonds out of that. See if I can call some more in. I mean, again, as you know, I mean, you've been at least goose hunting before, I think you said. If not duck hunting too. This is obviously not how you duck hunt in real life. If I was going for a realism setup, I would probably have my blind right there. And then these guys be like swarming over top, and I'd just be watching them and like popping them as they come in. But there's also a layout blind that I have. I just use these guys a little more because it's easier to see. So see if I can get some more of these bad boys called in. I really want a diamond woody. I don't have a diamond woody or a diamond pintail, and I really want one of both. So anyways, these sometimes they take a couple minutes to come in, but they come in eventually. So there's another one. That guy's a little higher estimate, so 599, still pretty low scoring gold though. Like I said, the ultimate goal in killing them like this is to get a diamond, and I have a similar setup for my snow geese. So yeah. I gotta get used to streaming too, where I'm like talking and I can't like hear anything back. Like it's kind of trippy, you know. And I'm sure you do this because you stream on Discord a lot, but like you just talk into the void. But the other thing I can do, and I guarantee you, I'm leaving my blind right now. I guarantee you, before I get back into it, there's gonna be a flock flying over. I have the e-collar though, so what I can do is put the e-collar over there, and maybe get some kind of attracted. But we'll see. The e-collar has a range of 200 yards though. This has a range of 500. So this can actually call them in from out of render, which is really nice. The e-collar cannot do that. The e-collar is also illegal in real life though, by the way, so kind of an important specification. I think the only instances in which an e-collar is legal is for predator hunting. I'd have to brush up, and it's different by state, but the only ones, at least in Michigan, where you can use an e-collar would be for like coyotes and, you know, like raccoons and maybe not even raccoons, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't really pay that much attention to raccoon hunting guidelines, but this hen, claim a couple more of these. Well, they're not coming in, but should maybe be another one over here. Maybe not. Right here. Just a couple standard females. One more, I think. Yeah, so that was the entire flock. So those guys should respawn now, and those males are kind of low scoring, so they probably won't respawn to anything too good, but you never know. I mean, waterfowl is kind of less predictable for the game. There are ways to do like herd management. Like I got a great one whitetail off Rev and Thule because I basically shot the high scoring ones, and then the game kind of respawns high scoring ones in its place because they want to balance up. So there you can see I did not get the entire flock, and they're alert now. May have to try to use this shotgun here. Which I'm usually not too good at leading shots for ducks. Yeah, no, that's not happening. But at some point, so that's what happens basically when you don't kill the entire flock. So there were 2 solos flying. Those are not going to get me anything, right? Those are just 2 standard females. I mean, they're fun to shoot, but like in terms of what you can get for your trophy lodge, you're never going to taxidermize like a standard female, so or a standard male for that matter. That's just like not a diamond. But yeah, so that's why typically you kind of want to wipe out the entire flock, which is again like antithetical to, you know, ethical waterfowl hunting in real life. But anyways, that's kind of against the point of the game. There ain't no such thing as ethical hunting in Call of the Wild except for like your weapon type, and you gotta make like kill shots, so. But in terms of like the regulations and then like the way you hunt them. But anyway, we're gonna hop over here real quick. We're gonna hunt some snow geese. Probably play this game for another 20 or so minutes and then hop on Overwatch for a little while. And we got a warning call, so there's a chance we got some snow geese flying over. It could have been a muley that spooked too. I might move my blind a little closer to the decoys. I was doing the same thing here and trying to wipe them all out, but of course this is, I mean, this is still within 70 meters. I don't know if I can move it closer, but you know what? Oh, storage capacity reached. Okay. What do I even have in my inventory, man? I guess I just have too many guns. Alright. Well, in that case, maybe I can hole up in one of these trees. So, here's the e-collar. It's a little electronic thing. I'm gonna put it right smack dab in the middle of these deeks. And see if we can't get some snow geese in here. Guess I can't go right in the middle, but I can go there. I already have some flying over, so those guys will probably come in. But I'm basically just gonna go prone. I got 2 flocks actually. I'm gonna go prone right here, kind of stay in this cover because I'll be a little bit closer so I can get in shotgun range. And then, yeah, we're gonna blast some snow geese. Do I have a snow goose call in my inventory? I should. Duck, yeah, snow goose, okay. So again, this gets you much farther range. You need to lay down, buddy. I like the walks because you get snow on them on this map when it snows. So, low woggies covered in snow. Have anything good here? Oh, my wind is really not good either. That's okay. I don't think snow geese can smell very well, so I'm banking on that fact. So this is kind of like their flight mechanics are pretty similar to how they would be in real life. Um, which again, you've hunted geese before, Canada's. At least I think you said you did with Ween. So, you know, they circle, and then they find one spot and like kind of glide in. But, so, it's pretty cool that that's kind of accurate anyway. That guy in the back, I think, is the only male here, so I'm just gonna, 0 for 75 and just start blasting. He was way too close, I guess. Okay, well, I should have gotten a few of them anyways. Looks like I have at least one down there. Yeah, I guess I only got one. Alright, well, I should have gotten the male anyway. So, I'll send Timber out to get him. And I'll get back to calling. Buddy, you are going the wrong way. Go that way. Oh. Oh, those guys are flying away, aren't they? Yeah. Alright. Just 2 females. At some point though, like I said, I gotta wipe out like the entire flock in order to get any sort of respawn. I do have a rare snow goose. I have an intermediate hybrid, or an intermediate morph, so this is just kind of your typical snow goose. I really like snow geese. I think they're just such a cool animal. And yeah, I only seen them a few times ever in my life. Well, actually once in real life, so very cool animal. I might switch to the 22 because I usually can get, it depends on where they're at, but I can usually bang out a couple quick shots here and get a couple of them, but we'll see. These guys are just a pair, so we got a level 2 female, level 2 male. Alright. 2 low levels, but gonna have to blast them both anyway. Depending on where they land, I'm either gonna use the shotgun again, 16 gauge, or I'm gonna use the 22. If they're pretty close together, I'll probably use the shotgun, but actually I might use the, I like how their little feet stick out like landing gear. They come in, see that? You put your feet out, landing gear. Boom. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use 22 for them. So 0 for about 50. Okay, they're both behind the decoys. Fantastic. Yeah, come out. We got more coming in. I'm just gonna get these 2 quick. Okay. So those guys are both dead. These guys up there are probably fleeing now. They're defensive. They're probably not gonna come in though. Send Timber out to get those guys. So that flock is gone now. That means they're gonna respawn, which is awesome. Might get some diamonds in the future, or some rares. You know, rares are always cool too. The only rare goose I have an albino Canada goose, which kind of looks like a snow goose, honestly. So, kind of a funny rare, but it's cool. Oh, by the way, the New York Mets came in 6th for the lineup power rankings. For the team power rankings, the Tigers came in 9th overall, and the Mets were 5th. So, should be a good year for the Mets, I hope. And hopefully for the Tigers. But there's a snow goose model. You can see it, actually, it looks really, really good, I think. I can go into camera mode here. I mean, look at this. Like, you can see its little, like, serrated beak and everything. Really good models. So, just a couple silvers. But, respawns. So, we'll take it. Have you lay down, buddy? Good job, though. Go back to snow goose call. I really like waterfowl hunting in this game. Like, I know I do it kind of like arcadey, you know, where I just blast everything, but that's what makes it fun. You know, because if this were like a total simulation, you'd obviously spend like hours of your life sitting here staring at a TV screen, like waiting for something to come in. But yeah, Rocky Mountain Bighorn isn't exactly what I'm trying to call right now, but I mean the snow geese usually just like are like going forever here, so. This is dead zone pressure, not ideal for me to do that right next to a lake because it basically got rid of all the feed zones, but the geese should come in though. Waterfowl typically aren't affected by dead zone. Although they do seem to be a little more hesitant lately since I've been doing that. We got some way out in the distance there. I don't even know if those guys are rendered in or not, but keep calling them just in case. They should break, to be honest with you. Because again, render distance in this game is about 400 meters, and the calls are effective up to 500. So the purpose of them is kind of like draw animals in from out of render. And those guys look like they just totally flew out of render. So nope, they're still. They may be coming in. I mean, they're a ways out there. I can't even spot them, but we'll see. Oh no, I got some right here. Okay. What we got? We got probably a bunch of females. Level 2 female. These are probably the ones that spooked earlier. So we got 3 level 2 females. I may be able to get them all with the 22. We'll see. We will see, Miss AZ. I mean, these I think are the same ones. No, those are different. So do we have 2 groups of 3, or do we have 1 solo? And I mean, if that solo breaks first, I might just have to kill that. No, it looks like no, actually we do have 2 groups of 3. Well, that's kind of a pain in the butt, but that's what happens when you don't kill them all at once. So, see, like now's when it'd be a good time to like blast them if you're on them in real life. Right there. But I'm gonna get you guys with this. And please get 3, come on, you can do it, come on. Dang, I don't think I'm gonna get that 3rd one. Maybe if it gives me a dead-on shot. No, and it's already out of render. Okay. Well, I'll send you get those 2. I got 2 of them anyway, so we're gonna have a solo the next time they come in, and that's fine. It's just gonna take some time. Now, if I was like posted up 150 yards away, I would just do what I did with the wood ducks and, you know, blast them one by one, but I don't know, just haven't been doing that. Maybe, you know what? No, maybe that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch locations. Get a little silver there. I'm gonna go sit on this hill and try to get like 150 meters away from this roughly. And then I'll be able to get them without spooking. I think it's gotta be like 120 maybe, but couple silvers. If I can get 150 away and be on this hill, that'd be nice. Oh, did I shoot a third one? I must have shot a third one if... Where's my wog? I think Woggy is bugged. Okay, unfortunately, am I gonna be able to see him from there? Oh no, I did get another one. Alright, so I did shoot one out of the air. Sweet. Okay. 100. They may not spook at 100 because they're birds, so... I'll set up as far as I can, as long as that's an eyesight. Apologies, my headset fell off. Okay. So we got another small flock coming in here. Attentive. Why did that one go attentive? I understand why one's attentive and one's calm. Well, I know the answer is probably no, but is there any chance, like, not that you could make it like a cheat day or whatever per se, but I mean, if you're gonna be up until 2 a.m. working, like, you probably should at least get like a little snack or something like that, you know? Just so you can make it to 2, obviously. It's up to you though, you know, I don't want you to feel guilty afterwards. I mean, you shouldn't because you're working hard, but even still. Oh, and of course I shoot the snow right in front of me. Go figure, that's what happens. Somehow they went alert from that too, which is not ideal, but... And now I got a dog in front of me, okay. Alright. They didn't flee from that, that's good. Hit that one in the butt. I don't know why they keep going like alert. Oh. I guess we're gonna have more coming in. That might imply though, I might want to do one flock at a time if I can, because these guys may like leave. Should just have 2 more, I guess. 3 more. Guess the other ones are just gonna land anyways. So, I mean, I'll take it. Even have another one coming in too. Crap. Alright. Go figure, I missed that one. Causes that one to flee. So now I got a solo. I think I at least got 1 flock down though, so I'll take that. So are you guys like on break now, or like people just kind of eating like intermittently because it's like a closed store, so everyone just kind of has food out? Actually, I probably shouldn't talk about that because it just makes it worse, but... I'm assuming you guys are just kind of eating probably because you still seem busy, so... yeah. Anyways, hopefully everything's still going well. I know you'd mentioned that you had like the, super hard, sets that you were getting, so... Pads and everything. And there's a solo, so that'll be a good one to get rid of. I'm not gonna bother calling until that one lands, so... Anyway, what I was gonna say is I do really love enjoy, or I love enjoy. I really love streaming for you, and what I'm gonna do after this stream, I'm probably going to or like after tonight or whatever, I think I'm gonna look more into like using that streaming software to see if I can get like a decent like little setup. If you know, I'm sure if you want to make anything look super professional, you gotta pay for it, and that's just not something I'm willing to invest in right now. But if I can do stuff for like free and just like put some effort into it and make it look nice, even if it's just like music in the background and like I don't know. I mean, you can like look at any tiny YouTuber and they'll have like a decent streaming setup anyway. So if I could do something like that just for fun, like so that way you could watch me if you're doing recovery or you know just for whatever reason if you want to like watch me stream, you know, when we're not like able to play games together, then I think it'd be fun. So, but I'm gonna switch to Overwatch. If I get one more flock to break, I'm gonna switch to Overwatch after that. So I'm gonna be hopping over to Twitch. Yeah, just because it's on my other account. So I'll let you know when I'm about to do that. I gotta imagine this is just like a wonderfully fun listen for you. Just listening to goose calls. Hello, Mr. Elk. Oh, that is a... That's not a dog, is it? That's a little, maybe it is a dog. It looked like a dusky grouse running. But maybe that's just the way the labby wabby looked. Can I see you, Mr. Elk? Alright, well, I'm not gonna hold my breath to get more to break. There's two of them flying there. Might be another flock, but I might just switch to Overwatch in a second here. See what happens. We will see what happens. Probably gonna just spook the elk running like this, but I'm kinda running low on patience right now, so. Should have just been right over this ridge somewhere. Oh. Something's down there. I don't know if it's moving or not. I probably won't be able to spot it, but. Is that where the lake is? I think that is where the lake is. No, the lake's over there. Probably that elk that I was hearing earlier. If I had to guess. We got an elk that way too. The dog must be stuck or something. Anything decent this one? No. Nah, I'm just gonna claim this in. Take another 20 minutes chunk of time just to... Where's the dog at, man? Oh, there you are. Yeah, tired. See, the dog's getting tired too, so... You guys gonna fly in a shotgun range, maybe? Oh, just horrendous shooting, but that's fine. That's fine. That ain't that big of a deal. You, though, where are you running to? Oh no, that's a dog. I keep thinking the dog's a dusky grouse. Blasting that with the shotgun. What do you mean burn an extra 150? With your shift? Like your current shift? Or... Because, like, I know you don't mean, like, walk it off, because you're going to be getting home at 2 a.m. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I mean, just remember, right. Because, again, it's based off the weekly average, you know? That's really where it makes a difference. So, you're going to be good, babe. You need it tonight, though. You need a snack, at least, just to make it through the rest of the day. Oh. Well, there are the respawns. There's a level 4. That guy could possibly be a diamond, but, I mean, unlikely. He'll probably just be a high gold. Guess I'll keep an eye on that one. I'm hoping he'll land somewhere I can see, because I'm not in a good spot right now. Go figure, he lands on the other side of the hill. Alright. There's his head poking up. At least he's moving in. As his chunky little body gets over there, I'll take the shot. I got him. Alright, he's gonna be basically the last kill of the day then. Unless I can hit this. Shotgun redemption. Oh. As you can tell, I'm a legendary waterfowl hunter. Always leave my shots good, but I don't care. I got this 4, so he's gonna be a gold, I think, but that's fine. Yeah, 354. That's alright. Good one. Good one to get. Alright. I'm gonna be ending this stream then, and I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch.